Hi, I'm Colleen.
And I'm Shannon.
And we're
Picky Eaters at Sea.
Here we are on the Disney Magic cruise ship. And we wanted to do another cruise episode because there's a really cool restaurant here, Rapunzel's Royal Table.
We're just gonna eat we're eating everywhere, but we're just gonna show you guys Rapunzel's Royal Table because the other two restaurants on board are Animator's Palette, which you would have seen in our last episode.
Although the Animator's Palette on The Magic and the Wonder is different than the Animator's Palette on the Disney and
Fantasy. They do like a different show, but it's the same kind of theming. So if you haven't seen our previous cruise episodes, go look back.
And I think it might be the same food. Very similar food.
Yes. Then there's the fancy restaurant. There's always like a fancy restaurant on board. This one is Lumiere's, but same kind of food.
Similar
same kind
to
of
the
theming,
Royal Table on Disney Dream.
And to the other ships.
Yes.
But so the kind of more fun restaurant on this one is Rapunzel's Royal Table, which I have not eaten at yet. Well, we did eat lunch there, but that's the same
as
lunch menu everywhere.
I had my same hamburger and strawberry smoothie, and the hamburger was and the strawberry smoothie was delicious. I had two.
But dinner, tell us about what dinner at Rapunzel's Royal Table is.
So
like.
I've been on the Disney Magic and gone to Rapunzel's Royal Table.
I've been on the Disney Magic, but Rapunzel's Royal Table did not exist yet.
At that time. So it's really cute. The restaurant is themed really cute, and it's like you're celebrating Rapunzel's birthday. So Rapunzel and Flynn and the Snuggly Duckling ruffians come in and, run around and do things.
Yeah, it's dinner and a show.
Yeah, it's adorable. We planned our outfits around this, so...
Yeah, so, and then there's also going to be food there.
Yeah, I think there'll be food there.
We'll talk about the food. What else should they know about the Magic? It is the first ship.
It is. So it's smaller than the Magic and the Wonder are smaller. The Dream and the Fantasy are bigger.
Magic and the Wonder is same size. Dream and Fantasy are same size. And the Wish is going to be the same size as the Dream and the Fantasy, I believe.
I think it's going to be a little bigger.
Slightly bigger.
I like the size of the Magic and the Wonder, like the smaller size, but the adult areas are a lot cooler on the Dream and the Fantasy. There are more bars, and I like the way they're themed better. The theming is a lot more elaborate.
And having more bars means there's kind of more... there's more space, but there's a little bit more activities.
Yeah,
for adults,
and since we're adults, that's where we go. Personally, the Fantasy is my favorite. One of the bars is themed to the London Underground. Another one is like a carousel. It's very cool. Here there are 3 adult lounges in the after hours adult section, and then there is of course a bar by the adult pool, just other random bars.
There are just always bars.
There's bars everywhere. There's a bar in the family lounge, which in the Dream there was not a bar there.
Yeah.
Bars everywhere. But anyways, and so the 3 main restaurants, there's Paolo's, up on deck, the fast food quick service places are Pinocchio's Pizzeria, and then
Daisy's Delights,
which is healthy food, and Donald
Duck Inn Diner,
and then the same ice cream thing.
And so those all serve the same kind of things as you would find next to the pools on the other ships. Burgers, chicken nuggets.
And then Cabanas is on every ship,
and that is the buffet for breakfast and lunch and dinner.
And dinner, I think.
You can go to Cabanas. So we are on a 3-day.
3-night.
Which 4-day.
So they'll say 3-night, 4-day. I think something to be aware of, when you look at itineraries, it'll say 3-night, 4-day. But that is really only 2 full days.
Yes.
Because the first day is half a day.
Depending on when you get on board.
And then the last day is up until 9 a.m. because you get off. You have breakfast in the morning and then you get off the ship. So it's 2 full days. So today we're docked at Nassau, and tomorrow we'll be at Castaway Cay.
And we sailed out of Miami. Last time we sailed out of Port Canaveral, which is where Disney Cruise Line is based and has their own
fancy
terminal. You don't get that in Miami, but it was quicker to get on the ship.
It was quicker to get on the ship
than at Port Canaveral. We had to do a test at the terminal. You have to be vaccinated. But now, unlike our last cruise, you're not required to wear a mask everywhere.
The kids have to wear masks in the kids clubs because theoretically they're not vaccinated
And
yet.
adults who are in the kids club, when you like drop off your kid, they always say, unless you are in an area that is mostly children.
Yes. But the crew is all still wearing masks.
Yeah, pretty much. And the character meet and greets are still distanced.
But no longer 6 feet, now you're like 3 feet away.
Yeah, it's more just like you can't hug them.
Yeah.
You can't touch them. Yeah, and it still seems to be lower capacity.
I think so.
I don't know if it's half capacity. But other than that, like mostly returned to normal. You know?
Yeah.
The nursery's still not open.
The nursery's still not open.
doesn't
We saw
affect us, though.
Tangled the musical last night, and then we will be seeing like the
Disney
Dream, which is sort of like Disney's.
It's an original
main
ship
stage. Is not. What is the thing I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Tentpole, something like that. It's one of their like main big original shows. That's an original story. It's not based on you know a movie or something. It's very cute.
So anyway,
Anyways, we're gonna eat at
Rapunzel's Royal
Table, and it's cool.
So you will see that now.
Here we are at Rapunzel's Royal Table to celebrate Rapunzel's birthday. I'm Rapunzel.
Rapunzel's birthday is apparently May 6th.
It's every day. Okay, so first,
Bread.
where's bread?
It's a pig loaf for tonight. Yes, super yummy, fresh from the bakery. And this is a yogurt mint dip. And here's some butter.
Thank you.
It's gonna get you something to drink.
The smolder.
The smolder.
For specialty cocktails, there's the floating lantern and the smolder. I ordered the smolder, which is Bellini, limoncello, pineapple cotton candy, and Saint Germain. There's also a tasting flight. For non-alcoholic drinks, there's Pascal's Punch and Rapunzel's Tower Tea. And with those, excuse me, you can get this little glowing chameleon. Pascal. So our bread for the evening is fig and date ciabatta rolls with a mint yogurt dip. Okay. I don't like yogurt. The bread is fine, but I don't like yogurt. Perfect. Thank you.
We switched seats.
Okay, so this is the smolder. That's yummy. It's very fruity. But not like in the way you'd be used to, because normally you're used to tasting like orange, pineapple. It's a drier fruity.
Does it taste like cotton candy?
It tastes like cotton candy.
So for the appetizer, we got the green and white asparagus spears with a tomato. That's not what it says. Béarnaise. Oh, béarnaise. Béarnaise, which is gluten-free. And what's this other symbol mean? Vegetarian / lighter note offering.
They are fibrous.
Mom says they are fibrous. Some of that sauce on there. Well, it tastes like green and white asparagus. The sauce was not very prominent. Maybe I just didn't get enough. I could feel it, but not really taste a tomato. Yeah, just kind of asparagus-y. Not like super seasoned or anything.
hosted a birthday party before, so we're just gonna do our best, you know, but we think we're gonna have a good time. So let's give it a go, all right?
All right.
All right, all right. So now we can officially get started. Quack, honor guests, royalty and muffins. Welcome to Rapunzel's Royal Table. Let me introduce myself. I am Hook, and if you have trouble remembering that, I'm the one with the hook or very nice. All right, and let me introduce to you my co-host this evening, Vladimir. And you're all here for Rapunzel's birthday celebration, right?
Wait, what?
What?
We can't have a birthday party without the birthday girl.
Oh, right. Well, please help us welcome Princess Rapunzel.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Don't like the birthday party.
I love it. It's everything I dreamed it would be.
Oh, birthday dreams are the best.
Everybody has a dream. Take me, for example.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always on the bigger happiness. I'd rather be home at least for my television home at least. Cause when I'm deep inside, I got a dream. He's got a dream. Yes, I do. He's got a dream. And you don't know. See, I ain't been born Christmas at my dream. So I do like breaking demons. Got me with that dream. Like everybody else, I got a dream.
I got a dream.
She's got a dream. She's got a dream.
Every passing hour, I'm so glad that my tower. Like I got a dream.
She's got a dream. She's got a dream. So what difference does it make when you guys scream? We're one big team.
Oh, it's true.
Since the distance, cause when you're deep inside, you got a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream. Just way down deep inside, I got a
The show started right after we got our food, so I've eaten some of it. I had King Frederick's grilled sirloin steak with truffle-layered potatoes, honey parsnips, and buttered spinach with a pepper sauce on the side, which really is all over the place. So first there are honey parsnips, which are like non-orange carrots. And they're pretty good. They're pretty good. These are the truffle-layered potatoes. Not a lot of sour cream in them, so I don't love them. I'm not a big fan of sour cream. So, you know, there's sauce on the steak. The steak is very good.
So I got the oven roasted Tom turkey breast, which comes with green beans, sweet mashed potatoes, rosemary stuffing, giblet gravy, and cranberry relish. It's all kind of on top of each other. So I actually haven't, there's the stuffing. The turkey's good, the gravy's good. Let me try it again. Nice and moist. And these are acceptable sweet mashed potatoes. Yeah, you know, I still don't like sweet potatoes as much as I like normal potatoes, but this is a fine form. Green beans, I'm sure these are just going to taste like green beans. They're here. No seasoning, but like cooked well. And then I'll try stuffing. I mean, it tastes fine. It tastes kind of like, my mom's gonna steal some. It tastes kind of like cornbread with some seasoning in there. But you know, the texture, soft stuffing, it's fine. I might eat some more. Maybe my favorite stuffing I've had, I don't know. And then there's this cranberry stuff. I don't even know what I'm supposed to put that on. It's for Mom. I don't want to try it, so just try it. Tastes like fruit. I don't like it.
Oh, look, everybody, it's Flame Rider. It's like after happily ever after. The story has finally reached its end. Settling down here, contented and secure. And now that we've gotten the dreams that we chose, now that we're in for the long, now our adventures should come to a close. Living happily ever after, after all. Happily ever after, after
I got the white chocolate bread pudding with butterscotch sauce and vanilla ice cream. A little bit of everything in this bite. There's also nuts on it. That bread is good. That's some good bread. I like the white chocolateness of it. I probably could do without the nuts. I'm not a big nut person, but it's fine.
I got Attila's Sublime Cupcake, which is, that's my lens cap. It's a red velvet cupcake with cookies and cream filling. It's very cute. Let me just eat. It's just like a dark chocolate piece. I don't like cherries. Here you go, Mom. I didn't get to the filling yet. Cream cheese frosting. I mean, the cake's very good. Let me just take a bite with the fork. It's pretty small, though. Not a lot of filling. I got a lot more of the cream cheese there, though. Are you waiting to try it to hear my review? Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, taste and texture of like cookies and cream ice cream in the middle. But not quite ice cream, not that cold. So that's good. I could do without cream cheese icing, but the filling in the cake is very good.
If you ask which one's better, they'll bring you both.
Alright, now on a guest, royalty muffins, I am thrilled to announce that it is time for the annual Lantern Festival!
Floating lights! I love the floating lights.
Me too.
Really?
Absolutely. If you were so set on seeing those floating lights, I never would have met you.
All those days watching from windows, all those years outside of me, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. And at last I see the light, and it's a light that God has lifted. And at last I see the light.
Again.
Again.
So we ate at Rapunzel's Royal Table last night. They have set menus every night. All the food is included in the price of your voyage, except for alcohol and outside of the dinners, some other like special food and drink items are extra. For appetizers, we got the green and white asparagus spears with a tomato béarnaise. There was also royal marinated salmon, goat cheese, yellow and red beet tower, and grilled knockwurst sausage. But we went with the asparagus to be healthy. Our mom also got the asparagus. Did you like it?
It
No.
was okay. I
was
like
okay.
asparagus better than you.
We put salt on it, Mom suggested,
Yes.
and it was better. But like, it was asparagus, and so I mean, it wasn't bad.
We didn't, the sauce was just kind of bland.
Yeah.
So,
So we did.
you know, we're not big sauce fans anyway. But
There are 2 salads, a coronation of mixed leaves, and the baby romaine leaves. We didn't get any of those. 2 soups, the lentil soup and the wild mushroom soup. Mom, what soup did you get?
I had the wild mushroom soup. I liked it.
And then there was fig and date ciabatta rolls with minted yogurt dip for bread. We didn't like the mint yogurt dip. We did get a second thing of bread. They just came and brought more bread. It was
usually
awesome.
they ask.
We ate it all.
Yeah, they always have like a special bread and then just normal, you know, white rolls and usually like wheat rolls.
Yeah.
Entrees were portobello triangoli, Queen Ariana's grilled filet turbot, oven roasted tom turkey breast, trio of veal, King Frederick's grilled sirloin steak, and then the vegetarian options were the brown rice risotto, vegetable lasagna, and then all the restaurants on all the ships have these lighter note options, and they have 3 lighter notes, which are the salmon, chicken, and steak that are available at all 3 restaurants every night that are just simpler, served with simpler food. Kind of the picky eater menu. But we didn't order off of that, but they also will always have a special lighter note, which is chicken pita salad here. So I got the oven roasted tom turkey breast. It was really good, and the gravy was good and not like too much gravy or too little. Sweet mashed potatoes, yeah. They were fine. They were acceptable sweet potatoes. I ate quite a bit of the stuffing because it was just kind of cornbread in a stuffing form, which I prefer to other stuffings. And then I tried the cranberry relish, but I didn't like that. And then it was just green beans. We like green beans. They're fine enough. They weren't anything special. You got King Frederick's sirloin steak.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the steak. That was good. And then there was honeyed parsnips. Parsnips are like carrots. It was 2 pieces, just 2 slices. They were good though. The truffled mashed potatoes, I didn't really like. It was a lot of like sour cream in them, and I just wasn't feeling it.
So then for dessert, you got the white chocolate bread pudding.
Yeah, so it was white chocolate bread pudding, and then it had vanilla ice cream on it, and nuts. And it was very good. I did like scoop out some of the nut chunks. Yeah, butterscotch sauce. I scooped some of the nut chunks out because like I'm not a big nut person, but they were just like scribbled on top. It was really good. Like the white chocolate bread pudding was very tasty.
Other desserts were the Sacher tort. Mom doesn't know. Blueberry streusel cake, rote roots sundae. He doesn't know. And then there's always a signature dessert, so just the special dessert for that restaurant. And that's what I got, and Mom got it. The Attila's Sublime Cupcake, which is a red velvet cupcake with cookies and cream filling and cream cheese frosting. That was pretty good. It could have used more filling.
It was
to
very
cupcake
small.
ratio. Yeah, and then it was like the filling was so small inside of it. And I don't really like cream cheese frosting, so I ended up scraping the rest of that off. I mean, I like red velvet and I like cupcakes, so it was fine to just eat the red velvet cupcake, but I wish there had been a bit more cookies and cream filling. And then it had like a drizzle of like chocolate sauce and dots of raspberry sauce, but you can really taste that. And then there was a no sugar added dessert, which is tiramisu.
The like non-alcoholic drinks you can get, and you can just buy it, but that's where it's listed, is a light up Pascal clip and then you can get a cup that looks like a lantern, which
lights up.
Which lights up. So when I came in 2019, they were selling that. The Tangled the Musical is one of the shows. They sold that like at the place where you can get popcorn and soda, and that's where I bought it. And I don't remember if they advertised it at the restaurant.
So then I bought it here in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And everything is just charged to your room. So let's talk about the experience of Rapunzel's
So
Royal
it's a
Table.
really pretty restaurant. You know, it's painted like Rapunzel's tower, and the walls show the story of Rapunzel, and there are lanterns hanging from the ceiling. And we wanted to steal the bread bowl and the napkin rings and
so
the table
pretty.
number, which are like gold metal cutout things.
So then throughout dinner, 3 times characters come out. Now you guys had seen it before, a few years ago.
Pre-pandemic, Rapunzel and Flynn walked around and like went to the table and you could take a picture with them. They didn't do that
No.
this time.
They just stayed up at their stage. She and Flynn sing Happily Ever After, which is from the TV movie. And you'll actually, if you watch the TV movie, you might notice they play some of the score from it. They play like Wind in My Hair in the background. The show finishes after, we were there like an hour and a half,
At least.
and the show ended.
Yeah.
So you really want to stay through the whole thing. Like, we were done eating.
Yeah.
And depending, since they don't walk around especially, depending on where you're seated in the restaurant, you might not have the best view.
We were very lucky in that we were like on the center aisle.
Yes. Pre-pandemic, if you were in a small party, you would share a table with other people. So I assume someday
That'll happen.
happen again.
And
then
we even had
won't
that as a
film.
family of 4.
Yeah.
We sat with like another family of 4 one time.
Yeah.
Like, and they had older kids, and Shannen, I think that's when like she was turning 18, you know, so we,
And so you sit with them every night, you have the same waiters every night, they rotate with you.
they learn your names. I'm like, I can barely remember the names of like 5 people I know. I don't know how they remember all their names, all our names.
Ooh, they wrote it down.
You did.
So our waiters this time, our main waiter was Joey from the Philippines, and then our assistant waiter who handles the drinks was Muli from Indonesia, and then the head waiter is Tektosh, right? Turkey.
The waiters are, I've never had a bad waiter. Like, they're
Yeah.
always great. They're very attentive. When you're on the cruise for a long time, like, they learn what you like. If you order the same drink every time, they will just bring it to you. Like, you don't even have to ask at a certain point.
They always know games, if they have
Yeah.
little riddle games, map games.
So, like, when you get a drink, so alcohol is extra, right? Or, like, if you get a smoothie or something, it's extra. There's, you know, some things are extra. There's automatically an 18% tip added. And then you can add more. But then at the end, you have little envelopes that you either put cash in or you can do it with a credit card where you tip your servers and like your head waiter and your room porter and everything. You know, you leave them a tip at the end. And you should tip them well because I don't think they get paid very well and they're wonderful.
So, Rapunzel's Royal Table on the Disney Magic. What are we rating it?
So like the experience is great. Like it's really cool. And,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I would rate the experience, if we were gonna rate that separate. With them not walking around, I would rate it more a 4 out of 5. Just because it's not, you can't see them great,
Yeah.
depending on where you are and stuff, but still like really good. It's really
really cute.
beautiful, even if they didn't do a show.
it's a beautiful
It's a beautiful
restaurant.
restaurant.
If you really like Rapunzel, which we do, it's great.
Food-wise, I mean, we've talked about this with the other cruise ship. Like, they can accommodate pickiness. The lighter note offerings is really good for that.
And they accommodate allergies. We have a cousin who, like, if she looks at a peanut, she'll die. And she got married on this ship, and she didn't die, so obviously it went fine.
I feel like we liked the food, but I don't know if anything was spectacular.
So yeah,
I really liked my turkey.
I really liked my steak.
Mom is suggesting a 4.5.
I was gonna maybe just say 4.
Yeah, I think a 4.
Rapunzel's Royal Table, 4 out of 5 alcoholic drinks.
Chicken nuggets are gonna show up on the screen.
If you liked this episode, then we are Colleen and Shannon, and if you didn't like this episode, then we are Captain Hook and Mr. Smee. Thank you for watching this episode, this special edition episode of Picky Eaters at Sea. Ooh.
Now we're at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it's magic!
So future episodes of Picky Eaters aren't going to be on this channel. They're going to be on its own channel, our own Picky Eaters channel. We'll have the link here on the screen and in the description.
Please go subscribe so we can get a custom URL.
Subscribe, comment, like. You can do that here too.
All the old stuff will be on the new channel eventually, and it'll be the same show, same schedule.
Every third Sunday
same
at 7
us,
p.m.
Just new location.
Yeah, and
we now have social medias, so you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at WDW Picky Eaters. It's the same everywhere.
Yes.
And on those things, we'll have like extras. You'll see sneak peeks of where it is we're gonna eat next, because we film these like a month in advance.
Yeah.
And maybe other random stuff.
Yeah, who knows? Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. We can expand as much as we want. So, new channel, new location. Click, go there now. Subscribe, please.
Thanks, bye.